Okay, continuing on with our interview series of videos, I want to move into the opening formalities or the opening of the interview process. Techniques to make that first 60 seconds of the interview impactful, or the most impactful possible. So start with the greeting, walking in, standing up straight, head and eyes forward. Make eye contact with the individual when you first greet them. Okay, if your objective here is to establish a level of fit, a level of commonality with the individual, making eye contact with them demonstrates that you want to personalize the relationship. Looking away or failing to make eye contact, again, creates a level of barrier there that you don't want to. Give a firm handshake. Again, it's something that expected. Guys particularly don't give a dead fish. It has a negative association there. So make sure you have a firm handshake. Don't have a seat until you're invited to have a seat. When you introduce yourself, use your whole name and speak slowly. Address the interviewee as Mr. or Miss and then their last name, their surname, until you are invited to use their first name, if you're invited to use their first name. Now, if you are invited to use their first name, do so. Okay? Failing to use someone's first name after you've been invited to do so creates a layer of separation between you and them. It goes the opposite direction of the way you want to go. Remember, we're trying to achieve fit here, a level of commonality, a level of comfort with the other person. Continuing to use their surname, Mr. or Mrs. Smith, again, creates that level of separation. You don't want to do that. Okay? If they have a difficult name to pronounce, practice it ahead of time if you're able to find out their name ahead of time. Okay, so again, maintaining eye contact shows confidence there and works to establish a relationship. Some things you do not want to do: no chewing gum. Make certain you're not slouching. You want to be engaged the entire time, kind of as I am now. I'm slightly leaning forward. My head and eyes are forward. I'm looking towards the individual and I'm engaged in the conversation, versus the appearance when I'm slouching back in the chair. I'm less engaged, and that's apparent as such. Even subtly leaning back, I'm less engaged than slightly leaning forward. Okay? So that goes a long way. Again, it's easily perceived as by the other person, your body motion, so make certain you do that. And then be conscious of their body movements when you're speaking with them. If they lean back in a way like that, it shows they're probably less engaged. Don't let that lull you into also being less engaged or being closed off in the conversation. Again, remain open, remain forward, remain engaged. If you see, as you're talking, someone's eyes beginning to glaze over, as they say, you're not focusing, they're less dilated. Well, in that situation, they're obviously thinking of something else. You've probably bored them. You need to end the conversation, or you need to change pages to bring them back. It could be the time to end your story and start to make it more of an exchange, more of a conversation, rather than you simply talking. All of these are just simple techniques that you want to establish very early, immediately in that first minute or two of the interview process, and hopefully it will carry itself forward through the interview process, and you'll be able to again more adequately establish commonality or relationship there that indicates fit between you and the interviewer.